Yes. These international laws, yes, body of customs, treaties, and general principles. This enslavement of the population to the court-ordered payments of those that are recipients of the judgments of the courts, yes, it could violate international law. Now, I've mentioned the United Nations, yes. And I know you're having a big G20 meeting over there, President Trump and Putin and the rest of you. Yeah. But it looks like there could be billions of dollars of obligations on the part of the United States citizenry because of judges that don't want to listen to the ability of those named as parties in divorces or other cases because they just think they're pieces of shit and no matter what they say, they won't believe them. Now, as a citizen of the United States, you in the G20, I'm going to be looking at the various laws of the rest of the nations of the world and the thought of issuing dissolutions of marriage where there's no named petitioner or respondent. Yes, where there's fraudulent statements that the person had actual notice and an opportunity to be heard. Yes. We have a real hearing problem in the United States of America. For every nation of the world that thought you were going to do your big deals there, the G20, look at them. Um, I wanted you to know you have some liability. Now, for every nation that has knowledge of the United States refusing to enforce the laws, yes, my sons have been abducted and kidnapped for 7 years and 4 months. Yes. They've been issuing court orders where there's no actual signature of the petitioner. There's fraudulent statements of police departments serving individuals where they've been fraudulently falsifying police reports where citizens haven't been in certain cities at the times of the allegations of crimes. And then they've decided to spend X number of billions of dollars in the citizens in the name of supporting those that motion the court for dissolutions of marriage that happen to have child support orders. Now, for every other nation that has knowledge of violating treaties, agreements, or conventions, I had been wanting to use your judicial systems. I know I did go through your constitutions, and it seemed to me that there were certain protections to your individuals. Yeah, I know you're busy, but I just wanted to interrupt what you were listening to. Is somebody of importance talking to you right now? Now, oh, look at that. It's the interpreters. This international law, yes, makes it a crime for any judge, yes, or any person of authority, yes, to obligate the state's taxation and quite possibly the federal government's taxation. Something that a lot of other nations don't concern themselves. You wanted to buy some more treasury bonds. You've already bought X number of trillions of dollars of them. Big sales process going over there in the G20. Seems like the United States a little running out of money. It seems like some. Did you want to buy a bond? Did you want to buy a bond? Now, this this thought of foreign nations buying our debt when judges are not being held accountable for the spending of the taxation of the population, you shouldn't worry about it. Exactly how much does your treasury have over there in Japan, Venezuela, Russia? You, oh, the president's trying to sell you on the idea of doing business with the United States while judges are issuing court orders that happen to be spent. It's so nice that oh, you're wheeling and dealing, are you? You're gonna update the NAFTA agreement? Wait, the Asian agreements. For every time that any elected oath of office wastes the actual taxation, it causes an increase that we're going to default on our actual debt. And for a lot of foreign nations that trust implicitly that the United States will always pay, I'm sorry to tell you, but all the bonds and various other debt instruments that you invested in over the last 20 to. Oh, somebody came out with another 50-year bond. You remember during the last credit crisis when that was the answer? Did you get yourself some of them? Your employees of the Japanese government have 50-year United States bond. No, there could be. You,